Head coach Kevin Warren, seniors Nick Morocco and Craig Burge. Ava, you're the hometown camper. Do you want to go ahead and start? Sure. Unless Kevin wants to start with a quick statement, or?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
Pretty good lacrosse game out there. Tale of two halves, I think. Kind of telling that fourth quarter, just Johns Hopkins experience just kind of got to us. They just made a couple more plays in an overtime game. You're one play away. So wish them the best of luck against Duke. That's a really good team. They are a bear to prepare for, and just I guess the finality of the season. That's probably the thing I'm hurt about the most, not so much the loss, is that we don't get to practice with these guys. I just told them that they're guys that have changed our program, and I couldn't be any more prouder, if that's a word, to be their head coach. They became change agents this year, and they left our program in a better place than they found it. So I'm really proud of them.
Coach, going into halftime with that lead that you had against, like you mentioned, a team that's kind of been in this position in the NCAA tournament every year, a ton of times. What's the message to your guys? Is it just okay? Let's keep things calm, or?
Yeah, we had to make some adjustments. You watch them on film the last couple of weeks, and they kind of had spurts where they absolutely poured on, and they certainly did that today. Obviously, in the fourth quarter, we made some adjustments on some of their dodging on the wing. I thought we had to just calm down a little bit in the clearing game. I'm not sure that helped us at times because the face-off advantage that we had was unbelievable. I thought Peter Tagliaferri was a warrior today. And when you have a senior who sees the end near, he's going to give you an effort that is remarkable. And then we tried to allow Nick to see shots that he could save. He made some great saves in that at the end of the second quarter and going into the second half. But again, it's one play at a time, and those guys you can just tell there's a little bit of calmness over there, and more credit and credit to them. They made that one extra play. We got a great look at overtime, and then we turned the ball over, and they came down, and one of the best players in the country, who was playing as good as anybody before he got banged up a little bit, made a great play, and they will move on.
Patrick?
Thanks. Nick, just what did you see as they got rolling there offensively in the fourth quarter? I mean, obviously Mark was one of those guys that when it gets going, really gets going. What did you see as anything?
Yeah, I mean, I think they started to change a few things up on us. They noticed what we were doing defensively, and you just got to kind of adapt to that as a defensive unit. But they went on a little run there, and we kind of had to bring it together, just let each other calm down. But obviously, that run hurt a little bit. But it happens, and unfortunately, it was towards the end of the game, and they kind of carried that into the end.
Coach, did you have a guy that you would kind of pick? Who would be the guy on their team that we'd say at the end, I know he's going to get the ball, but they just kind of balance where you can?
Yeah, I think that's a great word for them. Obviously, you're worried about number 14 and 32 and 55, and then you work your way down and you realize those other guys are just as good. They just don't get the notoriety of it all the time because they just did some things, and I kind of felt like we didn't have to slide to them at times, and I thought our defense owned their matchups. And then all of a sudden, I had a feeling Bobby was going to start set playing us to death like he did against Ohio State. And you saw the couple seals, we didn't get around them for Mar, and he did a great job of just finishing the ball. But if we just switch and get out, put a little more ball pressure on the ball like we did earlier in the game in the third quarter, who knows? But credit to those guys, they made some plays, and there you go.
Craig, we've been hearing about you guys as a senior class for a little bit now. Did anyone speak to the team afterwards or say any words after the game?
Obviously, Coach Warren gave his post-game speech, and he said some great things about us. But we were a lot's been said about us, our team, for the last 3-4 weeks as we've gone into the playoffs and gotten some publicity, if you want to call it that. But we've been through a lot together, and we were on the same page before the season started, and we did things that we really wanted to do. But it's a credit to the other 33 guys on our team who you know, we were coming off 2 4-win seasons. They don't have every reason in the world to listen to us, but those 33 guys really, you know, trusted in us and kind of put their faith in us to know that we were going to bring them to the right spot and preach the right things. And, you know, again, to go from 4 wins to, you know, losing in overtime in the first round of the NCAA tournament, and it's something that, you know, we're all very proud of. Of course, you want to win. Whoever tells you that the goal isn't to win is probably lying. So, you know, we're all hurting a little bit, but at the same time, you know, when you reflect on where you've been to where you are now, it's something that we're all really proud of and just happy to be a part of.
Kevin, I know you mentioned the clearing game a little bit earlier, but the turnovers in the second half, is that maybe the one thing you kind of look back on and think, oh, wish if you could switch one?
Yeah, absolutely. I think without a doubt, one of those clearing, just some of the decisions, they were just going into a deep ride. And they did a really good job bumping across in the second level because we kept bringing 2 pulls up, and a lot of it happened off of the face-off. Peter did a great job, and whether it was a violation, whatever it is, or throwing the ball back, it just took us a while to get the guys on and off. Certainly something that we've, you know, when you get to that point, it's, you know, when you have good athletes riding, it's a little bit different than when you do it skeleton in practice. So, you know, we always clear practice in skeleton 100%. So, but being able to do that, just trying to replicate that, that's certainly something. If you look at that, I think it's you know, five possessions, you know, that we lost, and especially in the third and fourth quarter. You know, 5 of 8, those 3. Maybe the tempo's a little bit different. Maybe we have an opportunity to score another or have a great opportunity. You know, we just gave the ball back a couple times, and you know, and that happens.
Actually, do you mind, Kevin, just talking a little bit about Craig and how much he plays? I mean, I saw you took a face-off wing today when you guys were man up and you played every shift on offense, I think.
Yeah, Craig, we make sure Craig empties the tank every game, but he certainly deserves it, and we trust him so much, and I think we put him in positions where we know we can have success. His lacrosse IQ is through the roof. If you ever got into coaching, he'd be a fantastic coach, but again, he's a guy who's a senior. He never gets tired. Well, at least he never tells us that he's tired. And when you have those seniors, when you have, you know, when you get to this point in the season, and you know, you want to put your best guys out there, and Craig certainly did some unbelievable things today. I believe he was 2 and 4. So he certainly did his part and some. But again, he's the team first guy, and he would trade all of his points today for one. There's no question about that. And certainly these 2 guys, I'm going to miss them unbelievably starting tomorrow as we turn into graduation week. And that's the biggest thing, again, is just not being able to joke around with Nick about, you know, the Celtics or the Patriots, and he makes fun of me because of the Jets. And Craig decides to change his team, whether it's the Jets or Giants, every other week in the fall. So I make sure I get after him for that. But I'm going to miss these guys. I can't put into words how much I will miss them.
And may I ask one other question about your defense? In 7 quarters, going into the 4th quarter today, starting with the Denver game, the points were 7 for 62 shooting against you, 11%. What was it about your defense that was so amazing for those 7 quarters?
The guy next to me, you know, I think Nick Morocco is as good as a goalie out there. Again, he absolutely, you know, we ask our goalie to do a lot because of the way we play defense, because we like to slide and recover and play a little bit more of a system. We allow Nick to see shots where he needs to see outside the hashes, and with the offense's feet, those guys that have their feet moving, he's as good as anyone in the country. I would do anything, and I would do anything to have him be around for a couple more years, because I think he's doing a great job.
Okay, anybody else? All right, thanks guys.
Thank you, everybody.